Sports Dawgs podcast. Here with your host, Matalo, my boy Richie. What up, Richie?
What's up? What's up? How you going?
And finally, the return.
It's your boy.
The return. Spilly Willy.
He's back.
What up?
What's up? What's
Good
up?
to see you, man.
Hey, nice seeing you guys, man. I missed you guys.
You're glowing.
Yeah, man. I missed you guys. This Ronan guy, your boy all locked up and stuff. So, yeah, I had to take measures, make sure my family was straight and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I'm back.
Good to have you back, man.
And I'm happy.
Yeah.
Eddie held it down for you. Thanks to Eddie.
Yeah, shout out my boy Eddie.
Yeah.
I'm glad he did way better than I thought he was.
Oh, shit.
I thought he was going to be like mellow. But he did it. He did his thing. It sounded like he
That's
knew what he was
true. I
talking
don't know
about.
if he said mellow once. No, he must have said it once. I'll look at the tape.
If he didn't,
it was in his head.
He took a break
Yeah.
and yelled it in the bathroom.
Yeah. Yeah. And welcome to our boy Ruben too, Stat Guy.
What's up, y'all?
What up, man?
What's up, Ruben?
What's up, Will?
Nothing.
Thanks to all the listeners, the viewers. Thank you guys for subscribing, commenting, liking, everything.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
We're going to keep riding as long as we can. We'll see what happens.
Stay
But,
strong out there, y'all.
Yeah, stay strong, stay safe. Yeah, I think we're good on.
I saw you post something
Uh-oh.
on Twitter. You're supposed to be in quarantine and you're over here
What?
refereeing a fight.
Wait, what? I need the backstory on that.
Oh, nah. It wasn't even, I wasn't refereeing.
I was joking.
I'm the cameraman. I was cameraman. I might have suggested some things, but I let that go. My neighbors, I don't know what happened. I was playing the game and I just go outside and then they just were like, oh, come outside. So my neighbors come outside, they go downstairs and they just start scrapping. And I was on the phone at the time and the people on the phone were like, hang up and record. And I was like, that's a good idea. And then so I hung up. And how people record and they start watching the fight and then their camera go like that.
And then it's like,
Yeah, I was like, I cannot do that. I'm focused. You know what I'm saying? I looked through the whole time. And then at the end, I started doing that at the end. I'm like, stand them up.
All right.
Yeah, my house, it goes up, man.
Okay.
If you ever need an entertainment, just go to
Oh,
my
yeah.
house.
We'll start an IG page.
Hell
just for-
yeah. IG Live, I'm telling you, man.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's entertaining. we didn't have anything like that going on here. So yeah, we'll get into it then.
The Rona.
Yeah, the Rona. It'll get you.
Hell yeah.
So we'll talk about Hall of Fame, NBA Hall of Fame, Kobe, Tim Duncan, and KG making it.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Of course, congrats to them.
Yeah,
we
much
kind of knew
congrats.
on all those, but
Yeah, you
First
can't
ballot
fuss
for
about
sure.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, all three. Amazing careers.
Mhm.
yeah.
Was there anyone that got
That's what I was trying to look up earlier. I think they said, Chris Webber, is he in the Hall of Fame?
I don't think so.
No.
Snubbed.
Well,
I don't know about
Chris-
snub,
Chris-
but he's close.
He's
I mean, I
borderline.
get it because a lot of these, or with these three guys specifically,
Yeah.
they
can't put them in
kind
there.
of just retired. You know what I mean? They weren't even out the league that long. So it's like, and I get it. There's guys that have been out the league way longer than them that should have got in. But
Mhm.
I feel like the work they put in and how much baggage they have with each other, when it comes to the awards and all the accolades and all that combined, I don't think there's nobody better.
Yeah.
So
Of course. Yeah.
I mean, they could wait. They
They-
got another year.
Yeah,
They
it
could
would have
wait.
been hard to go on this.
They accepted eight,
These
though.
three guys?
Yeah.
They accepted 8 people, though.
Oh.
So let's see.
Wait a minute, so it's going to be 8 people?
I think there's 8 people, I want to say.
Damn, that's fucked up for the other 5. If you ask me.
Yeah. I would be like, I'll wait next year.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, wait. Nobody's talking about
Yeah,
me.
you know
gonna
what I'm
care.
saying? How you got 8 people and we only know 3? Like, what kind of shit?
Oh, Tamika Catchings.
Oh, that's why. Oh, no, I don't want to say that.
Yeah, we'll cut
But
it
that's,
out.
I mean,
Okay.
that's why. But I get that's why, because she was an actual NBA
Yeah,
player. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, shout out to them.
And who else?
Rudy Tomjanovic.
Okay.
He was a coach.
Yeah.
Eddie Sutton. Barbara Stevens.
Oh, okay. So they were only 3
Are you
players.
like announcers?
Yeah,
so
that
there
was the only 3
3 players.
Yeah.
Got it.
Announcers?
No,
No.
like Barbara Stevens?
Mm,
I don't know who that is.
she was a coach. She's a national coach.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe Division 2 though. That's weird.
Oh, it's all basketball or something?
Yeah, this is all basketball. It's just the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Oh, that's dope. You could be a JUCO coach and make the Basketball Hall of Fame. You
Better be a very good
Yeah.
JUCO coach.
Yeah, I guess so.
Undefeated, 178 and 0.
And this is D2.
In what?
In like 5 years,
5 years.
5 championships, state
and then
champion.
just retire?
It depends. If
Mm-hmm.
I get enough talent, I might go on another 5. But imagine being a JUCO coach and making the Hall of Fame. Like,
well, Gino's gonna make it. UConn.
oh yeah.
So
So that's
all right.
D1.
Oh, JUCO. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
He's
Yeah,
awesome.
I don't know. Yeah, that'd be weird. A JUCO coach making it.
I'm just saying, like, because like it's not. I was thinking when like you said basketball, I was thinking
NBA.
NBA.
Yeah,
And then you got all these people that aren't NBA.
yeah. Oh yeah. So it's just basketball in general.
Yep,
It doesn't have to be just NBA. But yeah, shout out to them.
that's dope.
Again, R.I.P. to Kobe, of course.
Yeah,
What do you guys think? I mean, we heard people talking about it. Who had the better career, Kobe or Duncan? I'm laughing already.
you got to think about this.
Respect to Duncan though.
Yeah, all do. This is what I hate about.
I think it's
arguing
very
about
close.
greats because
It's
we're talking.
close.
Yeah, yeah. But you got to think about it. Let's say, all right. So Tim Duncan, for majority of his career, he had Mano and Parker.
Yep.
Let's say Kobe Bryant, for the majority of his career, had Shaq. Just Shaq. I'm not going to mention it. Imagine how many more championships they would have won.
At least
I
six.
think maybe they win more, but it probably hurts his individual numbers
How?
because Shaq's taking away his shots.
and the
No,
perception.
but
Look what
it's
Kobe
like,
turned to after Shaq left.
but it's
Yeah.
not like it's because he took more shots. He would have been more of a team. He had to go get Powell to get another championship, though.
I said he probably would have won more titles.
Yeah,
I'm saying his individual numbers probably would have suffered.
but nah, you would
Like,
you
it's like
wouldn't
look at LeBron. Like LeBron put up numbers because who was on his team until he got Kyrie.
but they still put up numbers together.
No, I know that he was still gonna put up
You
numbers.
see Kobe and
Kobe
Shaq,
was still
they
gonna put
averaged
up
like
numbers.
what I want to say like 35 and
Yeah,
34.
You might not
like,
have seen.
I think more than that.
You
you
might not
know?
have seen Kobe drop 50. Like what was it? Like 8 games in a row.
Yeah.
But he wouldn't have to.
No, I'm not saying
And
that.
that would have
But that would have hurt his individual numbers.
nah, because he would have played longer because he wouldn't have to go so hard. His body would have been more rested. He would
No,
actually
that
have
was
some
just
help.
that 1 year where he tore his Achilles because he was carrying that team.
What about the years when he had
But it
Smush
piled
Parker
up.
and Kwame
Yeah.
Brown and all that shit? What about
Like-
those bullshit years?
03 to like
How many more
08.
years? He played almost 20 years.
Yeah, but if he don't, if
Different
he had
time.
Shaq for those years, his body doesn't get
Well, no, but
get damaged.
Shaq got damaged.
But
Anyway.
Shaq would at least been with him at least till 2010.
You're thinking he would have been better with Shaq?
Yeah,
I don't think so.
and then even
I
this
don't know
whole
about better.
Tim Duncan, Kobe Bryant debate wouldn't be like that. I'm just saying, like
Maybe
Duncan
more titles.
was in more.
maybe.
It was in a more
got
stable.
5.
He was in a more stable relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
As into where Kobe Bryant was out there with a different amount of people. You know.
Yeah.
With Shaq, he had a little relationship with Powell. Like, you know, he didn't know who he wanted to be with. So it was like, I feel like that's the only reason why you can say there are why they're so like similar, but their upbringings are completely different. You know what I mean? Because that's a real team over there in San Antonio. You know what I mean? Even after they retired, they still didn't just completely drop. You know what happened after? Even in Kobe's down years, that fucking team just completely dropped. So it's
Yeah.
like the importance and the use of the player was way more in LA than it was in San Antonio.
Yeah, for sure.
So
But that's what I'm saying. It's like since he was more important because Shaq left, his numbers went up.
Yeah.
yeah, but you're missing the whole original statement.
No,
Who
you're
had
saying-
a more better career? Who
No,
had a better
but
career?
that has to go with individual numbers too.
Are you saying it's Tim?
No, I'm saying Kobe had the
I was
better
saying, if you
career.
go with individual numbers, then Kobe Bryant shoots.
Yeah.
Kobe probably if Kobe
never.
never had Shaq, Kobe probably is probably number 1 in scoring. I mean, he might not have
I don't know about that.
he's number 1 in
Yeah,
scoring.
he
He's-
has.
Kareem is
He probably
a
legit has a
lot.
LeBron James career.
Think about it,
Almost.
96 to
Kareem is still like 5,000 ahead of LeBron though.
96 to what? 2000,
He would have a LeBron James career.
2004.
much.
That's 8 years of Shaq taking shots from Kobe.
But he would only have like probably finals, maybe one.
I mean,
maybe
he might not have.
two.
Yeah, he probably doesn't have as many NBA titles,
Yeah, so
but his
it's-
individual numbers are better.
but we're talking about career overall.
But
Like
that-
I mean,
they're
I mean,
both they go
because they're
together.
5 and 5.
Yeah.
And if Tim Duncan probably has more better, his numbers probably are low. But then they're different
I think
players
his
too.
numbers go down if
They're totally different players
yeah,
too, though.
because Tim Duncan can take a role. He knows, okay, Mano got me. Okay, Tony got me. So I don't really gotta, exert myself to the fullest. You know what I'm saying?
Towards
Now I
the
can
end,
just
he got,
I can catch. If I got it, I'm gonna go up with it. If not, I'm gonna decoy it and dish it back out, type of
and
thing.
then towards the end he had LaMarcus Aldridge and Kawhi.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then Kobe Bryant, he was just like, his game was like, I gotta be better. I gotta do it all. I gotta
Well,
do
you
it.
had
It's
to,
me,
yeah.
me,
Yeah.
So it's like I'm saying, if he had Shaq for a little bit longer, his body wouldn't have went through all that shit it went
Maybe
through.
not.
and then he probably played 22 years.
Nah.
You don't think you would retire at 20 still?
I think he was set on retiring at 20 when he started. I feel like
He probably had like 20 in his mind.
yeah, 20
he was
is a
gonna
good
get
number.
there no matter
I
what.
honestly think it came down to the team. He looked at this team and he was like, "Can I really get these guys to a championship?" And he really was like, "I can't get these guys."
His
to a
numbers were
championship."
already going down.
Yeah,
anyway.
you know, and he didn't have the
Yeah.
help.
Well,
I
he
guarantee if
started
the Lakers
getting
were
injured,
a good team, he probably would have played a couple more years.
He would have
I
to be
wouldn't
the
have
number one
wanted to
guy.
see that. Yeah,
I don't think he would have been like, okay, I'll be number 2.
yeah.
I think it's not even more of a number one type of thing. It was just more of a help type of thing. If
But
he would
like,
just had somebody that was just there to help.
But
Let him take a
at the
break.
end of his career, he needed a number 1. Like
Yeah, he needed someone else.
After Achilles or before Achilles?
after Achilles. After Achilles.
Okay.
Even
Before Achilles, he was carrying the Lakers.
He was killing.
When
it.
Yeah,
Dwight Howard
yeah,
had his
exactly.
bad back, Steve
Yeah.
Nash with his back.
Oh, I thought you meant like 2015,
No,
2014.
then he needed somebody
yeah,
because he fucked up his shoulder.
yeah,
He had the Achilles. I think he messed up his knee too.
yeah,
He missed like after the Achilles. He kept getting hurt.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Once the Achilles it
started
sad
with
to
the
see.
ankle, then it went to the Achilles. Remember,
Yeah.
he rolled his ankle, I think, against Atlanta.
Is that when he's? I was good. Remember when Lamar Odom did that? He rolled. Was it Andrew Bynum?
What, rolled his
Who-
ankle?
on
I think
Lamar
it was Andrew
Odom?
Bynum. I think
that
so.
cost us the
Yeah,
title.
yeah, it was Andrew
Anyways.
Bynum. Messed up his whole like knee and all that
Mhm.
shit. Yeah, I remember that. They
Well-
cost us the title. It was against Boston, and then that's when Powell
Yeah.
fucking got raped against Kevin
Yeah.
Garnett.
Oh, there you go, Kevin
He made
Garnett.
up for it though. Yeah.
What if Kevin Garnett had more help in
Oh, yeah.
Nah,
in Minnesota?
No?
In Minnesota.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Minnesota. Yeah,
I thought you
yeah.
were talking about Boston. I was like, nah, he had enough
Oh yeah,
help in
no,
Boston,
they had,
bro.
yeah.
They won.
They
but,
should have got
I mean,
more.
it was. I think with that team, it was too late. A little bit younger with
Yeah.
those guys. Oh, they would have got more titles, guaranteed.
With Boston?
Yeah,
Well, he was almost traded to the Lakers.
I know. I seen that too.
Imagine that.
I mean, they don't like
what
us.
year? Before the Celtics?
For
Yeah,
the Celtics. It was before Powell. I think it was like 05.
and then we almost had CP3.
Oh yeah, of course.
They really didn't like us. I think we were taking too much. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We already have a lot of titles. Who we in the race with? Boston, right?
Boston, yeah, who were one behind.
Yeah, one behind.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And imagine getting CP3. Kobe gets 3 more, guaranteed. You know what I mean? So it was just like, and they didn't want Kobe to be better than Jordan.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I bet all the money in the world that a lot of people in the league did not want Kobe to be better than Jordan. They tried to do everything in their power to stop that. So
And they couldn't.
they did.
Nope.
I mean-
he's my GOAT.
I'm not saying like that. I'm talking about like as in like ring wise. He went to the finals, what,
Does
7
the ring
times?
mean you're the best player?
No, not necessarily. But what you bring with that ring kind of means what you the best player.
So that's why it's Tim Duncan and Kobe are so close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if Tim Duncan had 6,
Mm-hmm.
would that have put him over Kobe?
But he never did it by himself, really.
Nobody does it by himself.
Yeah, I mean,
Pau Gasol was
He
was
he's a
really
Hall of
good.
Famer.
I mean, I just watched him
Is
a
he?
long time
Pau
ago.
Gasol's a
Yeah,
Hall of
Kobe
Famer.
said that. He said Kobe he deserves to
Even
have
without Kobe,
deserves
like-
to retire and all that.
Pau Gasol's a Hall of
He
Famer.
said without Powell, I don't get those rings. So
oh yeah, for sure. But I mean,
if Kobe says
before that,
it, Kobe says there's aliens. I believe there's aliens. So
I mean,
Well, I
like
already
it's
believe
not
that.
his fault. He played in with the Grizzlies. Like,
yeah.
same thing with
But
KG
you have
though.
to look at it. Yeah,
hey, but Pau Gasol put up his numbers. He did
Yeah.
what he could.
yeah,
true.
Who was on Memphis when Pau Gasol was there? Did you name anybody?
No,
Was it
they had some cool
Stoudemire,
jerseys
maybe?
though. Their jerseys was cool.
Not Amari.
No,
Damien. I feel like
Damon?
Damon Stoudemire.
He might have been on there.
I just read something
Yeah.
about Pau Gasol when he was a rookie too.
And
Because they
th-
said they
that
did
was
a
Vancouver.
redraft.
That was Vancouver
Yeah,
when he was a rookie.
Mhm.
yeah. Damn, Pau,
was
you
nasty.
old, man.
Yeah.
You old. I didn't realize that.
Well, congrats to them. Still,
I think
Well,
he's a Hall of Famer. He did his thing. 2 rings in a big city, and then you played in one of the biggest rivalries of all time in the
Yeah.
championship, and you shine. I mean, you lost one, but then again, you came back and you won one
1-2.
against Boston.
Oh,
I'm talking
yeah.
about, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So it's like, I think he did his thing. Olympic gold. And he got his Olympic gold too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
better step on the mic if you're going to say
He won
that.
an Olympic gold.
That's what we told him. Spain, yeah,
Was that
Didn't
the
they?
year the USA just?
yeah. We didn't really. I think that was
We don't
what-
talk about bad years.
No, Spain was usually the competition.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
always good. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So it's like it was either them or them.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
and they gave
Well-
the the good USA team. They gave them a run for their money for a
Yeah.
long time, but then they were just too good at the end of the day.
They had So how close was KG to Tim Duncan though?
If I'm going to rate it, I go Kobe, Tim, KG.
For
Yeah.
sure.
Because
But
I
KG
think
only
that-
got one. You understand that. He still only has one ring compared to
Yeah.
them having their 5. Though he wasn't in their type of situations. I got to give him that. But at the end of the day, you know, that's just how the ball rolls, you know, sometimes, you know. You don't get what you want all the time, you know. Like I said earlier, I was speaking to Twitter, my Twitter, I was talking to my boy. I tell a lot of people, LeBron James' career was saved off of Derrick Rose's injury. And people don't
my
believe
Do
it.
you think? I mean, Derrick Rose
He was a menace.
was coming for him.
He was a menace.
I don't know if it would have been very good.
That would have boosted the whole NBA. I'm telling you. And he was in Miami at the time too.
That's just like every.
Oh, it was ugly.
It's
LeBron
every
doesn't
sport,
go
just
back
that
to
one little
Cleveland.
thing.
That's what I
Like,
said.
Yeah.
like when the Pacers that year against the Heat.
Oh, yeah.
He's our coach now, but if
Frank.
if Frank would have left, what's his name? Big man, 55,
Oh,
I want to say Turner.
Hibbert?
Roy Hibbert in there.
Yeah.
and that like LeBron was a
For
clean
the
layup.
layup, yeah.
I think they go up like 2-0, and who knows? Maybe they didn't even get to the finals.
Yeah. I don't know. But
what
I mean,
ifs?
I mean, it's just what ifs, you know.
yeah,
It
a bunch
sucks.
of what ifs, but I don't care. I stick by that. I stick by that. Derrick Rose is tearing his ACL, saved LeBron James's career. Not like I'm not saying like he wasn't went on and had a bad career, but the man and the icon that he is today would not be possible or wouldn't be. He
What if
wouldn't
it
be
pushed
that
him
person.
harder?
Yeah.
Only thing he would have did was try to go bring more people in. He would probably brought
You
Chris
think
Paul
so?
in. Melo.
I think he was trying that anyway.
I can't do it. Like he would have been calling
Now,
all his
Melo-
friends. The whole banana boat crew would have been in motherfucking
He's
Miami.
already tried that for years, I'm sure. Try to get them all together. I think they were trying to get all together on.
But they were like, that
well,
was
Miami.
in
They
the prime.
were
They
trying
weren't
to.
trying to do that. No,
They said
and
New
they were trying to
York.
do. Chris
They-
Paul said, "Nah, it wasn't gonna work because they didn't know who was gonna wear 3." Like,
What?
Between
Yes,
who? Between
that's
Wade and
why?
Chris Paul?
Wade, yeah,
Oh my god!
because it was gonna be in Miami. And Wade was like, "Oh, it's my team, so why would I change
Yeah,
my number?"
yeah.
You
Fuck
know
out
what
of
I'm
here,
saying?
Chris.
And then Chris Paul was like, "Well, they don't call you DW3," so it's like, you know, he's like, "Well, I was supposed to change my shit to 13." Like,
Well,
Wait,
he had
Wait, this was real? I
yeah.
never heard about that.
Yeah,
What the
they
hell?
just had a podcast about it and everything.
What?
Yeah,
Well, Wade has 3. It was CP3 got. 0.
Damn. He should have taken that.
nah, he had 0 rings.
Yeah.
Hey, that's
It's
the
a
way the
shame.
cookie
We
crumbles.
should have fought more to come to the Lakers.
Nah, you can, what you
Nah,
gonna do?
they
Fight the
wouldn't let-
commissioner?
yeah.
Fight him? Literally fight him?
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Punch him in his throat.
That's
Damn.
bullshit, man.
R.I.P. David
Do
Stern.
you know who I am? CP3?
Do you know who I am? I write your check.
I thought that was the Hornets owner.
No, I think it was.
Oh, there was
the
no
NBA.
owner.
Stern,
There
David
was-
Stern,
yeah,
he
it was
vetoed
Stern.
it.
Because there was no owner.
Yeah, he vetoed it. I just read some stuff about Stephen A. Smith.
Ah, that-
He made a report on. Damn, I gotta look it up.
All right, look it up.
He made a report on some team, and the team got scared and they backed out the freaking other trade.
Was it
Because
recent?
It would have been a fucking like an epic trade,
Oh,
but
The 76ers.
Tracy McGrady.
oh,
They were going to trade for Tracy McGrady to team up with AI, but Stephen A. broke the story early. They got cold feet and they didn't go through with the motherfucking trade.
I feel like that happens a lot of trades, though.
yeah. They always say it early.
You think so?
Charles Barkley was going to be a Laker with Magic, and then something happened and he got traded to Houston.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something about Charles Barkley and all that.
Oh, here we go.
Charles Barkley.
I'm 26. That was way before my time. You know, what I'm saying?
Way before. Wait, what?
I was a baby and shit. You
You
know
were
what I'm saying?
how old were you? How old were you when that trade would have happened? Like
What, CP3?
8? No,
And-
the AI Tracy McGrady.
yeah.
Mm.
That was it was right after they lost to
01?
yeah, 01,
So what-
7, 8, yeah,
Oh,
7,
yeah.
8. But I can
You're still a
remember shit
baby.
I was doing at 7 and 8. I was actually watching basketball at 7 and 8.
You know
I
what's
remember
going
Kobe
on.
crossing, and I remember Allison crossing and stepping
Oh,
over Ty Lue. I remember
Oh,
those.
yeah.
games.
We just
I
saw the
remember him
Lakers winning,
losing.
and we're like,
I remember my
Lakers.
heart dropping to the
Yeah.
fucking floor after AI busting our ass in game 1 in LA and thinking, it's over.
Yeah.
We fucking about to lose. He can't stop this man. And then we go on for a 4-game streak and win the whole fucking thing. So I remember a lot at fucking 8.
And you give up really easy at 8 years old.
Bro,
It's over.
Shaq and Kobe.
It's game one.
They were one man. It was one guy. Like, how can you not stop one fucking guy? Like, you ever see one guy beat you, bro? You lose a lot of confidence fast. You're like, well, I got all these niggas with me and I can't beat one guy. Like, you feel like, man, I was 8. Like, I didn't understand. I was just like, damn, stop this nigga, man. Like, he was just doing everything. Passing it, spinning. I was like, oh, he's a superhero. I used to love it. I had his little Reebok shoes and all that.
Yeah, it was super dope.
Yeah. So, you know.
That trade, what was another trade, right? To in Orlando, weren't they going to trade
Vince Carter, I think.
Vince Carter to Orlando, right? With Tracy McGrady.
Yep. Damn. That's crazy.
Like I said,
a lot of shit
KG
happened.
was going to be a Laker.
Yeah.
Kobe was going to be a fucking Hornet.
Yeah.
Well, that's a draft, though. That's a.
But
wasn't it the Bulls too? Weren't they talking about trading him when he demanded a trade? They were talking about was it the Bulls that said they were going to trade for him?
Lakers?
Yeah.
Mavs.
Oh, was it Mavs?
Mavs. Mark Cuban wanted Kobe so
But he wanted
bad.
him. But the Bulls one was too.
Yeah, I think that was close.
I think they were talking about like looking for a house in Chicago.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that was close. Thank God he didn't.
Yeah, he wanted. Yeah.
Would you
Mark
guys
Cuban
have
had
followed
said-
Kobe?
I think the Bulls ones too. I think they wanted him to like they were talking about him
follow
following
Kobe?
Jordan's
Yeah, like
legacy.
would you be a Bulls fan?
I was a Laker fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a Laker fan too.
Laker fan.
Even though I love Kobe.
He was my favorite player, so
Yeah.
it was just lucky that he was on the team.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
I'm God. I'm God.
Yeah.
A Laker fan all the way, you know.
Because if Kobe would have left the Lakers, I would have been like,
go Cole, but
Yeah.
you know, fuck
but
Cole.
you ain't a Laker.
You're not a Laker no more.
Yeah.
You're the enemy, you know. I can't
Yeah.
be cheering for you. Now you done put on the
So same thing
fucking
with LeBron
robber
James.
mask.
Like, now I had to go for LeBron James.
I'm gonna tell you something. In my deepest of hearts, fuck LeBron James.
in Miami, yes.
I'm gonna give it 100.
But he changed when he went to
fuck
Cleveland.
LeBron James. I don't like.
Why?
Cause
I used to be like
there's
that
so many
too.
years of just not liking him. It's hard to just flip the switch. You know,
Yeah.
I put in a lot of years. I dedicated a lot of years of not
Of
liking
hatred.
this nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Well, then
Building
you
So I'm
it
supposed
up.
to just be like, okay, come here.
But when he went to
We're friends.
Cleveland, he was different, and now
Yeah.
he's a Laker.
Nah.
I'm not saying he's
You
like-
can't fuck up your mistakes. If I slapped you in the
Yeah.
face, Rich, right? And I apologize, your face is still gonna hurt, right?
Yeah.
All right. You know what
Let
I'm
me
saying?
smack you back, and then
And he did.
You know, so it's like, no,
we
like
pulled through. We pulled through.
oh,
Yeah.
I guess that's like letting him slap him back coming to our team.
If he wins a ring,
He has to win 3. Now.
3.
He
2.
ain't
At
won-
least
what
2.
the-
At least 2. He's old. He has to win 2.
He's old.
He's
Yeah.
old. Exactly.
He's got like
getting
3 years.
2.
How long do you think he'll play?
I say you guys. I think the AD trade or the signing of AD is a big factor. How
You better,
long?
Oh,
you
yeah.
better add somebody else.
Yeah, we need one more, I think.
Like I've been
We
saying,
don't need a
Bradley
super
Beal.
big
Not a
name.
super
yeah,
big
yeah. We
name.
don't need a super
Bradley
big name.
Beal.
He's a super big name though.
Well, that's what we're gonna need. LeBron's. How much more do you think he could give?
Devin Booker.
But you say that, and then you watch him play, and it doesn't like he's
I'm
decreasing.
expecting that it's eventually gonna run out.
I don't expect that. You know, I'm like, yeah, okay, this nigga gonna hit a wall, but then he runs through that wall every time. So I can't expect that. Now I just expect him to run through that one. So I don't. Maybe if his numbers go down, something else goes up.
If Kobe could like, because when I thought of Kobe, I was like, nothing hurts Kobe. Even when he gets injured, he comes back.
Yeah.
When he tore his Achilles, I thought he'll sit out a week and he'll come back. That's how much I thought Kobe was like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So if Kobe could go down, anyone could go down.
I guess that makes sense. But I don't know. I think he's kind of built by like a robot or something. Something about LeBron James isn't human.
I know,
And that's what
I
kills me,
understand
like,
that
you know,
too,
like-
'cause his athleticism is not really gone. I thought it was gone by now.
Like, and he's been to the finals 9 times, and you telling me this man's only won 3 out of the 9?
But in all those finals, how many times was he a favorite?
It don't matter.
If you're the
He went
He's
up
the
against
best
the Warriors.
player.
and went against the Warriors,
He's the best player.
And
know,
the
but
Warriors are
still.
the best team of
All right,
all
check,
time.
if you're
almost.
on the playground, right, and you're playing a 5-on-5 basketball game,
And these big ass motherfuckers, you're going against
no.
5 big ass motherfuckers by
check
yourself.
Check this. If you're the best player on the court and you're a captain, guess what? You don't get first pick.
Yeah, of course.
Exactly.
He didn't
So,
get
you know what I'm
first,
saying?
third, or
You know what I'm saying? So guess what? The next best guy, because the second best guy is going to be the other captain, obviously.
And
so
the
the next
third,
best guy is
and
going to
the
be on
fourth.
his team. So you're always going to be at a disadvantage. when
like
you're the
he
best
probably should have
person.
never lost to San Antonio. But that's
That was-
about it.
No, the Mavs.
Oh, I mean the Mavs.
Yeah.
Maybe
San
even
Antonio was close.
San
That was a
Antonio and
better
Miami.
team, though.
San Antonio and Miami, he shouldn't have lost.
Yeah. Not Cleveland.
Cleveland,
yeah.
he got his ass
for sure.
beat.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess Dallas. Yeah, you could say
Yeah,
Dallas because that was the better team and he is the better player.
And he doesn't even have like a winning record. 5-4. Like,
Well,
come on,
he ran to
4
Golden State. Like,
Yeah. 3 times.
what's the 4? 3 or
4?
3.
Was it 4?
3. They went 4,
but he won
yeah,
one.
exactly.
Well, I'm thinking Golden State went 4,
He
but
went
they
4,
lost it.
and then he won one.
They only went. Well,
Or he went 3 and won one because KD got 2
Look it
championships.
up, Ruben.
4
How many times
KD
did the
has 2
Cavs
rings
play the Warriors?
because they
in
won
the
one.
finals?
Steph and them won.
Right.
And then LeBron came back and won.
Steph
and then
has 3.
KD gave him that
KD, yeah.
back-to-back ass whooping. So they won 4 times.
Yeah.
They went, no, I was thinking Golden State. Golden State went 5 times then,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and they lost
Yeah.
They lost to Toronto.
that one.
Damn. They went and really pull the Patriots on us and shit. I'm glad they not back in that motherfucker. I'm tired of seeing them.
Well, they
Patriots
might be back
or
next year.
Warriors.
Both.
Yeah,
They might be
both.
back next
Yeah.
year. Not the Patriots, but
Oh, the Warriors.
Golden
are gonna
State.
be
They'll
good.
be good, but I don't think they're going to catch anybody off guard here anymore.
I
The
think it's just
NBA
gonna have to be like
it's different than it
if
was.
they win, they're just gonna have to really outwork them. They're gonna have to outwork the team that they're gonna beat to make it to the
So
finals.
you're just talking about finals overall? How many times they met up? Cavs Warriors? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They met 4 times, and the
3-1.
Warriors
Won 3-1.
won 3.
Yeah. See, that's
They shouldn't have won any. I mean, Cavs
they
should
really
have won any of
shouldn't
those.
have. Yeah. LeBron brought them back.
I can see that. Man, that's bullshit. Nope, I can't see it. What about let's see.
Because he got injuries, right? The first one,
That's like saying Kobe Bryant and his championships. Like, imagine
We
what
lost
he
to
had
Detroit.
to go to. But Detroit was nasty.
yeah, but we were probably the favorites that one. I think that's probably the only time we lost. He lost when he was
Well,
favorite.
but you know why they lost that, right? They were done playing with each other. Shaq and Kobe
Yeah.
were
yeah,
done
I know.
playing with each
I
other.
saw Game 5. Karl Malone and Gary Payton
Yeah,
looked
like man,
old geezers.
fuck
like,
those
Yeah.
guys. You know, like they were like,
But-
them niggas not getting together. We can't do nothing. My knees hurt. My back is done.
that
and, you
bitch
know,
accused Kobe.
Yeah, so it was like,
Damn.
yeah, you know, like it was just too much going on. You know, Kobe knew Shaq was gone. Shaq knew Shaq was gone.
There was
It
a lot
like,
of problems going on.
yeah.
Yeah, I understand that.
If they
But
win
still,
again, you can't leave. You know what I'm saying? You're in this relationship because then it just
won,
looks
yeah.
bad. You know, like why leave when you're out of a winning relationship? So that's the only reason. I think
5-2, right?
Yep,
Yeah, he's 5-2.
Winning record.
I'm not comparing LeBron to Kobe.
Yeah, of course.
I don't care. If you're gonna be in the GOAT talk, you should at least have a winning record, at least in the finals.
Who's in your GOAT
It's
talk?
tough for me to say that, man.
Michael, Kobe, Bron. And if
But
I
you
wanna
But
go
you
on
just
order-
said
LeBron.
you brought it there.
well, I'm saying he's in everybody's GOAT talk, not my like.
You just
what
threw
about
it in there.
yours?
Oh, mine. I'm just going Kobe and Bron. I mean Kobe and Mike, and I think Kobe is better than Mike. I think Mike was the shit, but Kobe evolutionized Mike's game and brought a
Yeah.
little bit more
What I think
Yeah.
is Kobe did more with what he had.
and work
Yeah.
ethic. His work
His
ethic
work
is
ethic,
better than
yeah.
Mike.
Oh,
so,
for
So
sure.
like Mike probably had more talent,
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Kobe had more skill
and work
because
ethic.
he worked at it.
Yeah.
And Bron, if I had to make it a 3-way race, then Bron would be my third.
After when he came back and beat Golden State, that's
Yeah,
when I was like,
what-
okay,
yeah, that's what I said. Yeah.
he's in it.
I
Yeah.
didn't think that Golden State team was unbeatable.
What?
They shouldn't have made it to the
No,
finals
it
in
was
the first
the
place.
fact that they were down 3-1.
Yeah, KD and Russ had that
Yeah,
series
they
before
were.
KD and
Yeah,
Russ
yeah, yeah.
had them by the balls.
But I thought that OKC
LeBron
team
too.
was better than the Bronze team.
They were.
Yeah.
If they would have made it to the finals, they were going to whoop Bron's ass in that
Maybe.
finals. And that's
Yeah.
why I don't get why KD left in the first place. That's
Yeah,
why I think
exactly.
he blew the
They had
fucking
issues.
series.
I don't know why he
blew
lost,
the
yeah.
series. It was the same thing like with Shaq in those situations. He was just done playing with Russ. He didn't have no beef like where he was like, no, fuck Russ. He was just like, this is not the scene that I want to be in anymore. And if
Yeah.
you win the championship, you can't fucking leave.
You think if they get to the finals and lose, KD goes back?
No, they leave. He still leaves.
But he would have got past Golden State. That was the whole point. It was that he couldn't get past Golden State.
I don't.
They were up 3-1.
Mm.
But I don't think that's. I don't think that was his team's fault. I kind of
No.
more think that was more of his fault than anything.
Yeah, they were done playing with each other.
Yeah, you know, that's what I think that's what that came down to. I think if he wins the finals, he comes back. He
Probably
has no
has to come
choice.
back.
He has no
Mhm.
choice. And I don't think he wanted that.
You can't leave after.
After a championship, you can't leave. You can't.
I mean, that's
Kawhi
what we
just
thought.
did it.
Kawhi did it.
That's different. Kawhi had no
Yeah.
ties in Toronto. Kawhi just
Yeah.
wanted to get out of San Antonio. That was his main goal, to get out of San Antonio. So Toronto picked up the contract, and then he didn't have no contract with them. He was just like, I'm out of here. Now I can finally do what I really want to do. He wanted free agency from the beginning.
Toronto's good though. Imagine if he was on there, then
Yeah, they'd be scary.
they would
I
still,
mean,
well,
they wouldn't be back in
They're
the
already
finals.
number
It'll be a
3.
Kawhi and Bron's finals. I guarantee you that.
Oh yeah, for
It would be
sure.
Raptors Lakers.
Yeah, for sure.
But I mean, I don't understand NBA players and what they think Like,
that was a crazy statement.
you know, I don't.
Maybe they have too much power.
You think?
They have the most power out of every sport.
Yeah, they do have a lot of
Like,
powers in their contract.
they're-
Baseball.
Baseball players don't say or talk like the way NBA players.
Yeah,
do.
because they just get paid.
Yeah,
They
but
playing, though.
NBA players get paid.
No, not more than baseball.
But they don't play as much as baseball. Baseball plays like 100 and something games.
True.
That's what people fail to realize. They like, oh, like football, basketball, baseball, and the money wise. Football plays fucking 17 weeks. That's 17 games.
And then you also see the
20
years.
games tops. You know,
You see like basketball, like baseball, you're like seeing 300 million, but that's like 12 years.
Yeah, of
yeah,
course.
yeah.
So it's stretched out. Annually, I mean,
It's still a lot of
Yeah,
Yeah.
annually they're making more than all these motherfuckers
Yeah.
contracts.
I mean, I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
who just got a big contract.
Garrett Cole
No, I was thinking of
and basketball.
Football,
basketball. I'm pretty sure someone's making 40, 50 mil a year.
No,
KD's probably
no.
What is KD making?
Giannis hasn't
He
resigned yet.
probably makes like 37.
I think Giannis is going to be the next big contract.
Next big
coming
contract?
up.
Yeah, for sure.
I think he's going to be the big.
I think Ruben's looking it up for us right now.
So like,
Shout out Ruben.
Yeah,
yeah, they have a lot of the power. Like NBA players.
FIFA.
Yeah, I guess.
I think
Then
they're
NFL's like-
very outspoken.
I would say NBA,
I can't put him
baseball,
above
and then
baseball.
NFL below.
I just think they're very outspoken. I get what you mean.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
Durant's
Like,
the highest paid with 107 million.
per year. What's
No,
the? No, I mean
For how
well,
many years?
How many years was
because
it?
Oh,
it's
for
4
how many
years.
years?
I think.
Okay, yeah, it was 4 years.
I think it was 4
So
years.
it's
So
like
it's 25,
27.
No, it's
27, 28.
26. 26 exactly, because it's 104, so 26.
Yeah, so it's not really more than like the high baseball contracts.
No, I'm not saying they don't make more money.
Yeah,
You should
True.
play baseball if you can.
Kyler
But-
Murray,
Kyler,
obviously didn't
yeah.
like it.
Well, that's a different thing though. If he would have stayed in baseball, he would be a minor leaguer. He wouldn't be a prof. He wouldn't be the top already. He would probably sit there for like 2-3 years.
But he getting paid. He was the number 1 draft pick.
getting
number one overall.
Yeah, no, he wasn't number 1 overall. He was number first rounder for sure.
Our first round. Yeah,
I
first
think he
round.
got like 9 mil.
I think he would have got more in baseball than he would have got in football for his rookie.
If he would have
rookie
became,
contract.
it's not a for sure thing. He makes it to the major leagues.
I-
In football,
With him, it was a for sure
No.
thing. Why not? If you ever seen Kyler Murray play baseball, I seen him play at
there's talented players every year that don't first rounders that never get.
And name
to-
how many ran as fast as Kyler Murray.
That has nothing to do with it.
What? He could have still bases
That's not
before
the
the
same.
pitch would even
That-
been
that-
out the hand. He would have been on second base.
They don't look at the 40 and said, "Oh, he ran a 4.2. That guy's a first rounder." That's not how it works.
But he was balling. He
No.
was a good shortstop. He was
a
can get to the
second
ball.
baseman.
He's short, so he can. He's
He
smart,
was
scoop
a
his shit.
second baseman.
Zoom, like you know.
Russell
what I'm saying?
Wilson got drafted too, and Russ Wilson just goes and has batting practice with them.
He get paid for that though.
does he?
Yeah, he get paid
Oh,
for that.
shit.
He's on the
No,
spring
because he
team.
got drafted. They probably
Hmm.
I think they drafted him more for a name.
And I think,
I like Tim
I was like,
Tebow.
Russell Wilson didn't have that much hype towards him in baseball like Kyler Murray. He was in the first round, so you
but
know
Kyler
Rich,
Murray
he
was a
coming
good.
with
He was a
something.
good player. Yeah,
Yeah,
First
you know.
rounder doesn't mean he makes the pros. In the NFL, he got drafted. He's already.
I get what you're saying.
the starting-
there ain't no D League for the NFL.
Yeah.
You straight to the,
And
but look where your career is going to go. You go to the NFL and you, like you said, you go straight to the league. Number one, until you're on a bad team at that. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what you have with any type of weapons. Your best weapon is 46. Not really, but he's old. That's what I'm saying. So it's like where he could have went to baseball, played in the minor league for maybe a year.
no longer.
Where did he go?
Went to Oakland.
Oakland's not that
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Well, where are they
Oakland.
going now? Where are they going?
What do you mean? Where they going?
Are they staying? Because I heard that they might be leaving.
No,
I see
no,
Marshawn
they're-
Lynch he was protesting that.
They're not leaving.
They're gonna stay? They're gonna be
They
the only
can't
team
let
in
them
Oakland?
leave too.
Okay. And he's in Oakland. He would have been in there
The
maybe a year and a half to 2
fastest,
years.
2 years, and that's if
Why
he's
not wait?
if he's legit. And then he comes and he's still on a minor league contract for like another 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, true.
And then that is if he's good enough to get a big contract. Aaron Judge is only making like $1 million a year.
I think he makes a little bit
But they
more.
just
than
gonna
that.
He
get
might
paid.
and then, because Aaron Judge is
Yeah.
a star. But I mean,
Yeah,
like,
and then Kyler Murray was
that's
going
if
on the
Kyler
same
Murray
track.
got there though.
His big contract would have made more money than his whole NFL career.
Oh, you don't know that.
Guaranteed.
That's if he becomes a legit superstar.
Anybody's baseball's big contract make more
That's
than
if- that's if-
anybody's players.
That's if you're a
NFL
legit
player.
superstar.
I mean, he was proven.
You're taking that. Yeah, first rounders. All you do is get a better chance. Doesn't mean you're gonna make it.
But I mean, wouldn't you rather have that better chance and a little bit more money?
He was the first. He was the number 1 pick in football. How much did he get?
Nigga, you don't get shit.
You don't get.
Yeah,
I think you
number
get
one
like
pick.
4.
All you get is a first round bonus. That's the best thing.
You
that
get a
comes
lot
with
of
it.
money.
No, you don't.
It's
You're on
not
a
like
rookie
before.
contract.
You
You're on this
don't get
weak
paid
ass
as
rookie contract until
He's
you're
making millions.
like 3rd to 4th year.
He's making millions. You're thinking of like
Only
Dak
a
Prescott,
few.
3rd rounder.
No, he's probably making by like 4 million.
Yeah.
He got 9 for however long his contract is in baseball.
He would have had 9 million out of 3
No,
years.
no,
That's the
not-
same thing.
That's
3
3
years.
So
3
4
million.
That's 4, and I'm thinking he got more than 4 mil.
Hell
I
no.
don't think
Yeah.
so.
And rookies
Oh,
don't get
number
paid
one.
that much.
They do
They
still
get
get
the-
paid
no,
a lot.
First round, the whole
First
first round,
round
1
picks.
through 32,
First round picks.
they get the
He
first
was
round
number
bonus.
1.
You get your first round bonus, and then you get a sign-in bonus if you decide to sign with the team. Because a lot of so that's why they wait, because a lot of people they like, oh no, Eli Manning, for example, he got drafted by the Chargers. He's like, I'm not
That
going
was
to play for the
different.
Chargers.
You know
That's why
that
wait.
they used
That's
to
why
make
they
way
don't pay
more
them.
back then too, though.
That's why they don't pay him, because they don't know if you're going to go to the team that you're actually drafted
They
to.
did that because the
Ooh.
veterans got mad that
Kyler made way more than 4 million.
How much you make?
His contract is, it looks like it says 35 million for 4 years.
Oh, he got signed the big money already?
That's what it looks like.
Well, he got signed already.
he's
That's
the
not-
first
he's not
round
a
pick.
rookie
He was
on the-
number 1.
He's not on a rookie contract no more. Jared Goff he just got his big money
No, Jared Goff got a lot of money too.
just now.
No, before that too.
Hell, he couldn't, because he's on the Jared
He
Goff.
was the
Kyler
number
Murray's
1
making just as
pick.
much money as Jared Goff right now.
He
So
was
what are
the-
you talking about?
Jared Goff got signed 4 years ago, different contracts, but he still got a lot of money, and now he makes $100 million. He got $100 million contract.
Yeah.
Go to Jared
You're
Goff.
a first round pick, top 10. You're making a lot of money still.
You don't make a lot of money. That's why they wait till you're.
Kyler Murray.
I mean, I get what you're saying, as in the fact of like baseball wise, because the minor league and all that stuff, but you're not making a lot of money because, first of all, they don't know if you're going to be good. You got fucking busts like Jamarcus Russell and shit like that, so they don't pay you a lot. They don't. They don't.
I think probably number 30 probably gets like $4 million a year.
No, I think
If-
all
the-
first
if-
rounders get paid big money.
Yeah, so if
but
you're a
I'm
first
saying
rounder.
they
So
get
if
paid more
Kyler
money
Murray-
than second rounders, but they don't get paid the big money.
How much did he get?
Goff got 4 for 134.
No. I mean,
Which one?
coming out of the
Coming out.
draft.
Oh, out of the draft.
Because what'd you say Kyler Murray had?
Let's see. Kyler had.
34.
Oh, so Goff had. Let's see. Can you find it, Ruben? Do you see
Wait,
it?
you said Goff? Kyler Murray to 34 million
only
out of
showing-
4 years.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's compared to the money that you would make as an actual court, like a good player. You
got paid.
just said Goff makes
Oh, Goff.
134 million.
After his rookie contract.
So Goff's first contract was 4 for 27.
Exactly.
How much
so
is
you
that
don't
a year?
get paid a lot.
4 for 27
It
for a
started
rookie?
off 450,000, then went up to 1.7 million, then 2.9 million.
And then
First year, like I said, you don't get paid your first
he
year.
signed his contract
don't
for
know how these
4
numbers
27.
The first year you don't get paid in the NFL because they don't know if you're going to stay on
Right.
the
But he
team.
signed the contract already. So
Who,
I don't know
Goff?
how much was guaranteed, but he signed for
No,
4
all
27.
rookies their first year don't get paid a lot because
I know.
you're not a guarantee.
They probably backloaded the contract, but I'm saying that I don't know how much was guaranteed in that contract, but if he plays those 4 years, he's gonna get 27 million.
That's not a lot.
27 million for 4 years?
That's not a lot.
That is a lot.
It's not.
Yeah.
Spread that out. Spread it out. And like
4
you said,
divided by
in the
27 is
in the
what?
first year, how much you make?
Is 6?
450.
450,000. That's the first year.
I know.
And then you get paid per check per week a game. So you got to break that $450,000 into 16,
But you're
17
thinking
games a week.
of just 1 year.
That's the rookie year.
I think Kyler Murray probably got 9 mil for 4 years. As in 4 years in
But
baseball.
Kyler Murray,
In baseball. 4 years, 9 mil.
look up that contract. Kyler Murray
Damn. I don't
contract.
even know what we're talking about.
Ruben, look up the Kyler Murray contract in baseball.
You're saying that he would have done better. That's
Yeah.
if he even makes it out of the minor leagues.
He makes it out the minor leagues.
That's not a for sure, man. There's a lot of first rounders that never get out of the minor leagues.
I would ask you who, but you said there's a lot, and I don't got time. For
Yeah, let's.
Well, because they never became anybody, and I can't think of a guy who was like a football player that like Tim
Well-
Tebow, but it's like
Jamarcus Russell.
but Jamarcus Russell's not a baseball player.
Oh, you talking about that played baseball?
Yeah,
Okay.
who's gonna be famous? That was famous before they got drafted. Well, it's like Kyler Murray was
Pat
like
Mahomes.
Pat Mahomes. I don't even know what round if he did get drafted. I don't know what round he got drafted.
I don't know.
But he was a famous football player.
Like Jameis Winston, he chose football because he liked football more too. He probably thought it was a better route.
All right. Well,
We'll never know.
What do you think about? Did you hear MLB players might be open to wearing masks during games now?
You mean like to protect
Like
their face?
Yeah.
Is it gonna
They
be like
already do.
styled?
They already,
sure
they
they
already
will.
They ain't
do
gonna
wear
wear
like
no hospital mask.
they
right?
already
Well, the
do.
baseball guys are usually pretty corny though, so compared to basketball at least.
I've seen some guys style in basketball.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
But I mean,
We're not
some
talking
of them.
about my nigga Russ over there.
I mean, he was in my head.
Kuzma,
Kuzma.
fucking weirdo.
All right, cool.
It's just that they're NBA.
All right, I'll give
It's just
you
that
that.
they're NBA players or
Yeah.
they're professional athletes. You're like, I guess that's style. I guess
Yeah.
Look, if I had millions of dollars, you would not catch me in none of that shit. Unless
you
they paid me millions of dollars to wear
you
that
would take
shit.
a chance. You're like, I'm a professional athlete. I don't give a fuck.
I wear a fucking white shirt and some gray sweats.
A dirty white shirt
The best
too.
thing,
No, but no, I think
Best thing I'm
the
wearing is I'll be
NBA
switching off my shoes.
I think the NBA
Yeah,
has like a
exactly.
dress code, right? Like you have to go kind of like
all
dressed-
the time.
wow.
Or just at the game.
I don't know.
The least you could go is like
'Cause
you
I
could
seen
go
the
like
Russ
Tim
shirt go up
Duncan.
to here.
Well, that's
Yeah.
style.
Splits and
I guess that's style.
nets.
Nah.
So that's
Nah.
probably style now. You could go Tim Duncan jeans and a
Yeah,
I'll
I'll be very casual.
uh,
Probably wear a button up. and
or you could go
a
suit,
cool tie.
or you could go suit.
Very cool tie.
Because you
with
know that
suspenders.
David Stern didn't want no like thugs, so you couldn't go like baggy clothes, so you had to wear a suit.
But I mean, you don't got to push it that far.
I'm
big
pretty sure that was a
scarves.
thing.
Big scarves. And,
Oh, that was a style then, though. Oversized clothes.
Oh yeah.
oh, back then.
Baggy
But what about
clothes.
now? They still doing that dumb wild. And
Well,
stuff.
that's style
See,
now.
that's
I guess
money.
I don't know.
No.
I don't pay attention to go to France and.
Publicity stuff. That's what that is. You need cameras on you, and if you look funny, guess where the cameras are going to
Do
be?
you think they just get publicity? They just like that?
Yeah.
Maybe they think it's style. Like maybe I don't know. I'm not friends with Russell Westbrook. Are you?
That's my boy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I hope he follow me on some social media
Hey.
soon. But you know,
Well, you just made fun of his style, so I don't think he is.
hold on. I defended him at first, but then I had to think about it. Yeah, some of it is kind of wild,
It is wild.
you know. And I think it's the money. I honestly think they get paid by those designers to wear those. You have
for
to get paid
sure.
to wear those
Oh
clothes.
yeah. Oh
Like,
yeah.
Nah,
I'm
makes
not
sense.
wearing none of that shit.
Yeah.
Or you just going like casual or like
Yeah.
suit and tie?
Suit and tie, maybe a cool hat. Like I said, my shoes would probably be the best thing about me. I'd
And
be
then
like
someone
PJ
hears,
Tucker.
I'll give you another 50,000 to wear this.
Yeah,
Mm.
I'd be out there in a cowboy suit, probably in a dress and shit. Yeah. Well,
Speaking of Cowboys,
uh-oh.
did you guys hear Rex Ryan going off on Amari?
I did. The
Pretty
turd.
much called him
Come on.
trash. Yeah, turd. Yeah.
Well, wait. Amari Cooper used to play for Rex, right? Or he used to play
Yeah.
for his brother too. He was to play for his brother too, actually. In
No, the
Oakland.
Raiders. His brother wasn't the defensive coordinator.
Huh?
Rex Ryan.
Yeah,
Oh no, not Rex. He didn't play for Rex. I don't think.
he played for his brother, right?
Yeah.
Rob.
I think Rob was the defensive.
I don't remember him being the Raiders defensive
Was it?
coordinator.
He was the coach for the Raiders.
Rob Ryan?
He was a coach, not the coach.
Well,
but
if
a
it
coach.
was a coach, he would be defensive coordinator, right?
Yeah.
Because it was
Or was it? Was he played for Rex? He had to play. He played
I
for
don't
one
think
of
he
them.
played
He
for-
never
One of
played
the
for Rex.
One
He-
of the coaches.
he went from the Raiders to the Cowboys. So
Yeah, and one of them was the freaking coach for the Raiders.
I remember Rob Ryan like on the Saints,
Yeah.
and
Cowboys.
Was it the
Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Yeah.
Maybe the Cowboys.
But it was before.
Nah, it was before.
Yeah.
Well, he was talking shit to him. Like he coached Amari Cooper. Like, oh, this guy can't do this.
Well, he
and
did the
this guy
same thing
can't
with
do
Baker
that.
Mayfield.
I understand that.
But I'm saying like he
I
went after him
understand
too,
Ba-
though.
But he was right. He was completely right about Baker Mayfield.
Maybe he's right about Amari Cooper. I'm kidding. He's not a turd, obviously.
I was saying,
He's
but I mean,
not-
like,
he's
I
not
mean,
a turd.
you know, he's made a name for himself in the NFL.
Yeah.
You have to guard him. If you don't, he's
Yeah.
going to toast your ass.
Yeah.
I mean, I granted he's not like no Julio Jones.
And these are just mad about the contract, maybe because of how much. What was
I'm
it like
mad
4
too.
years, 100 mil?
It was 5 years, 100 mil. He got
You
20
like
a
that?
year. Nah, hell
That's
no.
all
too much.
For Amari? Yeah, too
I
much.
mean, who,
But I mean,
there's
who
only
else
be
you
like
give
a
that
few
money
guys
in
that
the
get that kind of contract.
Yeah.
Receivers that get that kind of
Well,
contract.
who else you gonna give that money to in the league as a receiver?
Like Julio, Hopkins.
But there are on teams that are going to pay them. I mean, Hopkins, if you would have got the,
Yeah, of
you know what I'm
course.
saying? Because you know
AJ,
Yeah.
if he's healthy.
that came out of nowhere.
Maybe AJ. Yeah.
Maybe AJ. Just because he gets hurt.
I haven't seen
a
him in
lot.
all. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. If he gets healthy and then they get Joe Burrow and he has a good year, then maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, if he's your number one, you gotta understand you're
We
invested.
traded
in
a
him.
lot for him. That's
Yeah,
the only
yeah,
reason.
you
That's
gotta
the reason
pay.
why you had to
we
resign
had
him.
pay
Yeah,
him.
so-
Yeah. So we were screwed from the beginning. I mean, I like Amari, but Yeah.
And like I said, I think that you guys,
Yeah.
if you would have signed Zeke Elliott, you guys would have been better.
But what if we lost Zeke?
You replace him.
No.
You
With
could,
who?
as long as you have a decent running game, it doesn't have to be.
Who would we? I mean,
So what do you do
maybe
by
Devontae
replacing him? Do you
Freedom?
let him
'Cause look-
go, or do you trade
You
him?
draft a running back.
No, I'm saying you
Draft
said
a running
replace him.
back.
Like, do you trade him? How do you get him out of this situation?
Well, I would have never gave him that huge contract to
And
Oh,
begin
you
just
with.
let
traded
him
him?
walk?
I would have tried to trade him.
Okay.
No, because then someone would have to pay that contract.
Somebody
would've did
would,
that,
but
yeah.
it would have.
I would have
me.
been his route. I would have traded Zeke. I mean, if that, I would have traded. I mean, if I'm gonna go get
Looking
Coop,
back on it,
then I
though?
can't trade Coop. Then
It's because you would have had that money for Dak, and then
if I had to choose, I'm
more
definitely gonna
later
trade Dak
defense
Prescott
then.
over Zeke Elliott.
You would have paid Dak over Zeke?
No, I would have traded Dak.
Oh,
over
yeah.
Zeke.
That's what I would have done. Yeah.
That's definitely what I would have done.
I like Dak, but I don't think
I would have went and got
And
me
now
a
you-
little
who?
pocket passer quarterback just to throw the ball to Mari every other second.
you need a good quarterback to win.
There's a lot of quarterbacks in the league.
They're
Dak
better
is-
than Dak.
What has Dak done? What has
He's
he
still a
proven?
good quarterback,
he's
man.
won the NFC East.
Top 15.
What did he
Someone
do with
does.
that ticket out of the NFC?
Well, yeah. But that wasn't,
Not a
that wasn't
goddamn
all
thing.
on
You
Dak.
need a top quarterback.
That wasn't
You
all
don't
on
need a
Dak.
top running back.
I mean, if you want to go, I think if I,
I mean,
want to
yeah,
base my
true.
shit off of just more running, I mean, that got fucking San Francisco to the fucking the Super
Yeah.
Bowl.
That defense was really good, though.
Okay, and the Cowboys defense is bad? No.
Hey, but Jimmy Garoppolo's not like trash. He's a decent quarterback.
But
Is he
he's
better than
not as
Dak?
better than Dak Prescott. Exactly. So obviously he doesn't. You don't need a fucking better quarterback than Dak Prescott to get the fucking job done.
But you need a solid quarterback. You need a
solid running back.
You said you need like just go pick up a pocket passer like they're just lying around.
Yeah, like hey, come here. Obviously, Dak
Come
is not getting
here.
the job done. Like you
Like
know?
the running game, who was Mostert before like this year? Like no one knew who the hell that was for 49ers.
But the running game got the job done. That was the reason why they made it.
Maybe it
Wasn't
was the
Hyde
O line.
there? Hyde? Carlos Hyde? Wasn't he there
No,
before?
he's with Texans.
No, before.
Oh, they
Yeah,
had
like 2-3
running
years
backs.
ago.
They had
Oh, 2-3
running backs.
years ago.
They had
Yeah.
running backs.
This year was Mostert.
Yeah.
Mostert,
It was supposed to be McKinnon, but he gets hurt.
McKinney.
Yeah,
he definitely
okay.
went down. I
Yeah.
forgot about him.
Matt Breida.
Matt Breida.
and fucking
Like, who are
Coleman.
these guys from like
Coleman was good.
Coleman was the only one that was kind of a name, and then he turned out to be like the third guy on the list.
And Breida was like, well, how many years is Breida in? 3, maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
I'm
Not
saying
even.
that they're not like big names.
Breida was, you can see from his rookie year,
He
Breida was
became-
coming to be a
you
good
could,
running
You could
back.
find gems.
Mostert,
Yeah, of
now
course.
that one, I guarantee, because he's been in the league for about 5-6 years
Yeah.
and all that, and he's been on different teams, so
Yeah.
that one was a surprise. But I mean, like you said, he's been on 5 or 6 teams. He has experience. He's only going to get better.
Yeah, he was an
you know?
Eagle.
He found a system that worked for him. You know, like Jimmy Garoppolo wasn't the key.
You probably could have found somebody who their backup was pretty solid. Pollard.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not saying he's not Zeke, but he's still
not.
good.
See,
I have to
people were
give
saying
anybody.
that,
I
though,
But to be honest,
you know,
with
I
that
gotta
O
give
line,
up.
you could throw a lot of running backs back there.
it wasn't as dominant.
It
though.
wasn't. It hasn't been.
with that being said, you can do the same thing.
No,
with
you
the
can't throw
quarterback.
any quarterback back
Yes,
there.
the fuck
no,
you can. And you have a Amari
You have to be able to
Cooper.
read a defense or something. Like you can't
I'm
compare
talking
the
about any
quarterback.
quarterback that's in the league now that played last year.
You could throw any of them.
Jameis?
Any of those. Jameis would have did it way better than Dak Prescott in Dallas
No.
than Dak Prescott.
Fitzpatrick?
Jameis threw 30 touchdowns
He would
in
have thrown
Tampa
40
Bay.
interceptions.
No, hell
He
no.
had 30.
He would have had a better line in Dallas.
And he had Mike Evans.
He had better receivers.
No, he had Mike Evans. That's
O.J.
one-
Howard.
Chris Godwin.
That was the main.
Chris Godwin.
Those two were the main reasons why he had those. Because he had those. Oh well, I'm just gonna go throw it up to type of receivers. If he had
Yeah.
receivers who had to put the money on them, he wouldn't throw as many
Yeah,
interceptions.
right.
So your James Winston is better than Dak Prescott.
I think he would have did better in Dallas than Dak Prescott.
Nah.
He threw 30 interceptions
Exactly.
and 30 touchdowns. 30 touchdowns and 30. That means he was throwing the fuck out of that ball.
Yeah, we could tell.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of those weren't on him. A lot of them were tip passes and stuff like that.
Yeah, of
And
course.
he had bad eyesight. You know what I'm saying? He had to go get that shit fixed. He even had surgery on his eyes, all that. So, like,
Wasn't
Jimmy,
that before
you
this?
put
year?
you put Jimmy Garoppolo there.
in Dallas,
Yeah.
Dallas goes to the Super Bowl.
What?
Oh,
Dak
No,
Prescott,
No way.
Dak Prescott, he doesn't thrive in crutch.
How much
in crutch
better
mode.
neither
were-
did Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yeah.
He just gets the ball, but do you know what to do? They try to force the fucking situation on fucking Dak. They
that's
know.
not his. That's
fault.
not Dak's fault. Then.
That's Kellen Moore's fault.
Well, what do you want to do about
If
that?
let's
Or
say
replace him.
Zeke was running
You got
more.
the original statement was
They
about
would be in
not
a
paying
better
Zeke. I
situation.
definitely would have paid Zeke, and I would have traded Dak.
Oh,
I
I
would-
agree with that.
I would have done that because you would be in a better situation right now with whatever money you have left over and drafting a running back this year. Yeah.
No. Zeke can
Drafting
still.
what?
You gotta remember,
Why do you
Zeke
think? Why do you think
set
like?
out and still finish at the top.
Why do you think like
He's
Pittsburgh
good.
let go of Le'Veon and like the Eagles haven't had a good? We
Pittsburgh
just
let-
finally got a
Pittsburgh-
decent running back.
Pittsburgh let go of Le'Veon, and what did Pittsburgh do? What did James Conner do? Not a damn thing.
James
He
Conner
played
was a Pro Bowler.
Decent.
Ben Roethlisberger got hurt. They lost crazy ass Antonio Brown.
Ben Roethlisberger getting hurt does not hurt James Conner's career because James
Yes, it
Conner is
does.
the motherfucking running back. If
Stack the
anything,
box. We
that
don't need
boosts his
to worry
career.
about that quarterback anymore because Roethlisberger's gone. We'll just
Mason
stack the
Rudolph
box.
wasn't ba- You could have put Mason Rudolph in Dallas, and Mason Rudolph would have got the fucking
No.
job done.
You're just. I'm an Eagle fan. You're really like
Yeah.
putting Dak Prescott like garbage.
I know. I'm not saying he's bad, but if you watch Dak Prescott, he doesn't thrive in clutch moments. He just doesn't have that gene. He doesn't. He does worse in clutch moments.
I'm
You want me to
I'm
give you
just
a
saying I would have.
example?
And then
Clutch moment.
you could have traded.
Minnesota.
You could have traded.
Minnesota. This year against Minnesota.
Minnesota. Oh, I thought you meant playoffs.
I'm talking about games in general.
Okay.
You know, Minnesota. They're in that game. Kellen Moore decides he wants to throw the ball a little bit more instead of giving Zeke the ball. And what happened?
Kellen
They
Moore. You
fucking
keep saying
lose.
Kellen Moore.
But because they give the ball to Dak. I'm saying the
Oh,
original
okay.
statement is,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I would trade Dak because this is what happened.
What do
If
you get
go-
for Dak? What do you think you get?
It doesn't
for Dak?
matter. You go get whatever you need.
What if you get a first rounder for Zeke and you get a third for Dak?
You take that third rounder.
Damn.
But listen, if you throw a quarterback that doesn't have as much hype as around him as Dak does, you have no choice but to run the ball. And Dallas' best game is running the fucking ball.
But you're putting that on Dak, though. That's not his decision.
But even without that, they're making him pass the ball. He's still not coming through. He didn't
Well,
have.
he's
He
only
didn't throw
so
more touchdowns
good.
than Jameis Winston.
He's only so. I'm not saying he's the best quarterback in the league, but
Yeah.
you can win with him.
I'm
Just
saying.
like I said, you can win with Nick Foles.
No.
But look what had to happen. Like everything needed to go right.
But listen, Dak is all behind he has to be all behind the all Kellen Moore scheme about throwing the ball. Dak wants to get paid. No quarterback that's behind their running back getting the ball most is getting paid. None. That's why he got franchise tag this year because
Jimmy Garoppolo got a pretty good contract.
because Jimmy Garoppolo was paid because off of false hope. I'm gonna guarantee you that right now. False
Yeah,
hope.
they thought-
Jimmy Garoppolo came in because he won a couple games with the Patriots and made a career. He won a couple games.
Yeah.
Same thing with Jacoby Brissett. He won a couple games with the Patriots. Now he was a starting quarterback in fucking.
That's also because Andrew Luck retired.
Dak
But
threw,
he still went and got it on another team. Like he was
No,
still
he
like
was, he was
you know
there
what I'm saying?
because he was a good backup.
Dak threw 30 touchdowns last year.
Last year he threw 32.
He's still
He-
no Carson
he's-
Wentz,
he-
but whatever.
He threw 30 touchdowns.
He threw 30 touchdowns last year.
Yeah.
And what happened to Dak and him?
Hey, I'm just letting you know.
Well, I'm just picking between Dak
Listen,
and
he threw
Zeke, and I
30
would have went
you,
Dak.
you said Jameis would do better, and that
But
triggered something.
Jameis
in
doesn't
me.
have Zeke.
And Dak doesn't have Mike Evans and OJ
He has
Howard.
Amari Cooper. Amari Cooper is not. I mean, there's
You
no
think
fucking.
Amari's better than Mike Evans?
I don't think they're not that much different.
Mike Evans is better.
Mike Evans has size. That's
So?
He has size, but Amari
Uses it
Cooper
to his
has
advantage.
speed. He has speed.
He's also not in the fourth quarter when you need him. I wonder why.
Who? Mark
yeah.
Cooper?
Yeah.
He played 8 games.
Against the
he
Eagles,
didn't play any of the road
against
games.
the Eagles,
pretty much.
when to end the game, he wasn't in the game.
He wasn't in the game. He was standing there looking.
But the first time around, but the year before, Mark Cooper was the reason why they won the whole NFC.
Because he wanted to get paid.
They were just a better team that year.
No, Amari Cooper almost had 5 touchdowns against us. Richard, what are you talking about?
They were the better team that year.
He was the better player.
Our secondary is garbage.
Garbage.
Yeah.
So what the fuck are you talking about?
So he
Where the
burned.
fuck
He
was
burned a horrible secondary.
You were talking about where was he at? He didn't have to fucking play. Obviously, you know what
No,
I'm saying?
you're the number one receiver. You're in that game.
Oh, you're talking about the very last one, the
I'm
side
talking about the Amari.
who wins
Is
the
it? Mike Evans
championship?
would have been in that play.
You talking about the win the championship one?
Yeah,
yeah.
you're
Hey.
number one. You're in that.
I mean, I guess, but I mean, he's hurt. He was fighting the injury, the leg injury.
You're in that.
With a leg injury,
Yeah.
they were betting on going to the playoffs. Why?
You wanted to put Carson Wentz in the game with a concussion
They were in the playoffs.
They didn't know
They
what
were
was
in
going.
the playoffs.
Yeah, but there's nothing. They didn't know
They
what's
were
going
there
on.
already. This is win or go home.
He goes. That's what it was.
No, it wasn't because they still had a chance of making the playoffs, even if
They
they didn't win the
they
NFC
needed
East.
the Eagles to lose. If he catches that touchdown, they win the division.
No, the Cowboys fucked themselves. They lost games they weren't supposed to.
Yeah.
So the Eagles. That's everybody.
That wasn't Amari Cooper's fault. What are you talking about?
No, I'm saying is that if you're the number one receiver, you're in that play. Mike Evans would have been in that play.
The last play of the game?
Yeah, so that's
Hail Mary. Well, doesn't that help?
Not Hail Mary.
That.
They were like what, the 10-yard line maybe?
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the goal line?
Yeah.
I mean, if you can't go, you can't go, bro. Come on now. You can't blame that on him.
I mean, if he
You know what I'm saying?
if he really couldn't go, then
Then
yeah,
he
you
couldn't
can't
go.
you
You know
can't
what I'm
blame
saying?
it
You
on
can't
him. But
go.
he
Like, it's like-
just-
then what's your
disappeared.
beef with Carson Wentz?
Do you blame Antonio Brown for not playing the last game last year with the Pittsburgh?
I don't know what his issues were. His issues might have been more mental now that you think about it.
It was fucking crack.
Crack.
But he said it was hurt. He said he was hurt. You know what I'm saying?
You smoking
All
crack?
right.
No. It might have been. I see some IG lies. I don't know. But
Damn.
anyway.
Yeah.
But the point is,
we'll move on. I think we're
Dak getting
think we
traded
all-
would have been better. That's all I'm saying. Than Zeke. It would have been because like you said, they have a good line. So if you got a pocket passer that's going to stay in the pocket and just get the ball off every once in a while, and you just run the ball majority of the time, you're going to get the job
done. So the offensive quarter should do that. Here, Dak handing the ball off.
But they got too much faith in Dak. That's what I'm saying. You got to get rid of him.
So they must think of him something. They see
That's the same
something.
thing with Tony Romo. They thought highly of them. You always think
Tony
highly
Romo
of your
was a good
quarterback.
though.
You always think highly of your quarterback
Tony
because he's
Romo
your
was a-
fucking quarterback. You expect him to lead your team to the fucking victory. They're the
What about
best.
Trubisky?
Are they the? Huh?
I don't think they think highly of
him.
Trubisky right
That's
now.
why they went and got Nick Foles.
That's what I'm saying. But you just said they always think highly of the quarterback.
You're supposed to. Your quarterback is the
Supposed
person that leads your team. He's supposed to be the leader on every
I'm
team. He's
saying
supposed
that
to be your leader.
you would be better off trading Zeke. That's it.
I think you'd have been robbed trading that.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens.
You get to
either way.
utilize Zeke more if you trade that.
You could go get another running back.
Not as good as Zeke.
You could still win without him.
You're not going to win without Zeke.
You're not winning with him.
You're not winning with Zach.
No, I'm saying
You're not winning with Dak, so you know what I'm saying? You're just not winning. You know, I guess that's what it is. Then you trade both of them and start all the way over then.
then maybe they should.
Fuck them.
Maybe they should have signed anybody.
Yeah.
All right, relax.
You know,
relax.
Dallas should just fucking cancel their
I mean, it is a sinking ship already.
Relax.
It looks like the Titanic before the iceberg.
What do you guys want to talk about? Alden Smith?
Oh, that's a good
Why
pickup
would-
for you guys.
I don't
No,
like
it's
that.
not.
It is because
Why you wanna
who's
bring
the
drama?
weed smoker?
He was
The
out.
weed smoker.
Randy Gregory.
Randy Gregory.
No. The one that retired.
Oh,
The
not
young guy. Irwin. Irvin.
Irving. Yeah.
Irving.
Or
He
Irwin
was-
or something like that.
He was like 90. Yeah,
On Cowboys?
Yeah,
yeah,
Irving.
he was like, I'm done playing
David
the
Irving.
NFL.
Oh,
Cowboys.
David Irving. Yeah.
That's where he picks up because this
Oh,
now
because Gregory
he was
was-
supposed to be the
Yeah.
great guy.
Two guys
We've lost
to
a
weed
lot.
smoke.
It's weed smoke.
Well, we always sign like Gregory.
And what is Alden Smith? He's
a DN.
worse.
He's a D-
He's
No.
been out for 4
No,
years,
I'm saying like
man.
he got caught for drugs, right? And then he
Yeah.
gets suspended for saying there was a bomb in the airplane.
Yeah.
Why do you want that on your team?
Yeah, I don't like it.
He just didn't want those. He needed space. He had to get
And you
everybody
say he's
off.
been out for 4 years.
Yeah,
what
but
do
I
you
mean,
expect
like,
from that?
4 years out in the NFL is different from 4 years out like in the NBA or MLB because
feel like it's
it's
worse.
not about fundamentals. It's all about keeping your body up. You know what I'm saying?
4 years?
You got if his body's up, then he's fine.
As a DN, there's a lot of fundamental in that, though.
Your handwork, spinning,
Yeah.
that's not that hard. I'm an athlete. I can't say that. Because I played all positions.
Oh, I'm
on the
not-
I
football
mean,
field.
you can say you're an athlete, but
I'm
you're
just
not
saying.
like-
No, I'm just saying I played all positions. on the
4
football
years?
field.
On, yeah, on PS4.
That's a lot.
No, in real life. I played legit every position other than probably kicker and punter.
What
I've
if-
been a holder, snapper, all of that in the football field.
What if
in
you
pads.
played? What if you played up until high school and then you didn't play again until you went to the NFL like 4 years after?
But you gotta understand what is he doing in between that time? Is he training?
That's true.
But you're,
You know what I'm
you're
saying?
never in
Obviously,
game
he's training.
shape.
yeah, it's not.
You're never
game
in
shape.
game shape.
It might take him half a season.
He's an experienced player. He's a veteran. It's not going to take him long to get back in game shape.
Because look at now. Look,
If Andrew Luck decides he's going to come back in 2 years, you telling me Andrew Luck's not going to be good?
Oh, well.
He's going to be good.
that's a different type of shape, though.
Why?
Because he's not moving around, freaking trying
If anything is worse for Andrew Luck, because he can
His-
come back and lead
his
the
is
team.
more-
All
his
he
is-
has to do is keep
his is
containment
more
on the
mental.
outside.
His is more mental.
Who?
Andrew
Luck?
Luck, if he comes back, his is more mental, seeing the defense and stuff like that.
It's harder. If
Not saying
anything, it'll be
it's harder
harder because he has to
mentally.
lead his
Yeah.
team.
It's harder mentally.
All the Smith has to do is keep containment, make a tackle.
He's
Well, you got more faith than me. I'll take it.
Mm.
You making me feel better about it.
I mean, if you watch Alden Smith,
okay.
if you watched him in San Francisco, he was a
Oh,
monster.
that was
sure, yeah,
but that was
4
him
years ago,
playing
though.
every day.
It doesn't matter.
4 years ago.
His
Okay,
body's not beat up. All that shit that constant pounding, it's all gone. He has no injuries. His body is fresh. He's not. I'm not gonna say he's no rookie, but he's a fucking solid, polished veteran. He's gonna go in and get the job done. Hopefully not.
All right.
Hopefully not.
I don't
You know what I'm
think
saying?
he is.
Hopefully he comes out there and he
4
plays
years.
like ass.
If you say 4 years, I don't
But
think
they
he
only
is.
signed him for a year, and he's playing with something to prove. Because he has to go. Even if he doesn't want to come back to Dallas, he has to
He'll
go
get in
make money
trouble.
somewhere else.
Damn.
I don't see it.
All
He'll
right.
figure it out.
He's past that already.
Well,
I think he's
thanks.
past the whole
Thanks, man. I
trouble.
appreciate you. I appreciate it.
Gotcha.
Let's move on to what about Drew Brees? Supposedly,
Snub.
well, ESPN is. It seems like ESPN has a pre-retirement deal with him. So basically, they're probably going to sign him to do some analyst work before he even retires.
Everyone wants to find Tony Romo.
Yeah,
Do
I'm
they
looking
think he's
for
gonna
it.
be that good? Like
I don't think Drew would be that.
I like Drew
I love
though.
Drew. Yeah,
I think he knows how to talk on the mic. He
Yeah.
handles himself well, and he has a composure about himself.
Yeah.
I think he can be
Romo's
really good.
witty though.
Yeah, I don't think I don't like about Drew is he has a scar on his face. I don't know what that's all about.
maybe he got hit in the face. playing
What if he
football.
saved a baby from a burning
Yeah.
building?
He's pretty cool about that. But I'm just saying, like, he's got to be on TV. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to
Yeah.
look at this
Oh, yeah.
I don't think anyone cares how he looks.
on TV.
He's in. You don't see
Yeah.
the announcers. Don't you hear him?
No, you
In
see him sometimes.
halftime,
They show Tony a lot.
timeout.
So you need a good looking
Yeah, I
announcer.
seen Tony. I'm not saying that,
So it sounds
but he
like-
has a scar on his face. I'm trying to tell you.
he's a football player.
It's not like no freaking like a little dash. That's a big ass scar on his face.
Oh, you know what? I always thought it was a birthmark.
I thought it was that too. I don't know what. I thought he got shot in the cheek, but it didn't go out the other way. So I was
50
like,
Cent?
never mind. Unless
He's got
shot,
some
like, at an
teardrops
angle.
on his eyes too.
I don't
Well,
know.
he's in New Orleans, so I mean,
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
you know what I'm saying? He probably got robbed.
he's
He's like,
hanging
I'm
out with
yeah.
Lil Wayne.
starting
too much.
quarterback. They're like, I don't care. Give me
Okay.
I'm your starting quarterback.
now, Rob, now give me more. You know?
Yeah. Oh,
really?
shit.
I didn't know.
Let's go to your house
Yeah.
real quick. All right, that was bad. Let's see what else. I think that's it on. Oh, did you see Ferguson? It's going to be Ferguson, and I can never get his name.
Gaethje?
Gaethje?
Yeah. I just saw that today. Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard they were trying to do like everything in their like possible being to get this fight to go on with Ferguson
Yeah.
and Khabib. And,
Yeah, they're
But then
doing
they said
everything.
Khabib got stuck in Russia.
Yeah. Well, Ferguson said he's ducking it.
I think he's ducking.
They're all gonna
He
say.
waits, and then Ferguson gets a little bit older and a little because he's already old.
I was
You know what I'm
wondering
saying?
which one's older.
I think
Ferguson.
Ferguson.
Ferguson?
Yeah.
By a lot.
I think it's.
I think he's
4
like in
years.
his-
I just this fight is cursed, man.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen.
Oh, well, Ferguson was gonna. beat
Well,
down
because you know what they
Gaethje.
want. You know what
Oh,
what Dana
yeah.
White wants. He just wants to stall time just enough to give Conor enough time to make his name back, so he can make more money. I feel like
Yeah,
Dana
of
White's
course.
really into the sport for the money. You know what I mean? So, and I like that about him because then he's going to get you the most, like the best fights with the biggest names.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, which
So
is
that's what I
why-
like, you know?
Yeah.
But it's just like at the same time, it
Th-
kind of
Wouldn't
gives
you
the
want
guys
this fight
that
to
are
happen
really.
then?
Huh?
Well, wouldn't you want this fight to happen then?
Oh, he's doing whatever
Well,
he
yeah,
can.
Dana White was trying to really get this fight to
Oh,
go
well,
on.
yeah.
I mean,
He
you
can't
do
bribe the
nothing about that.
airlines.
Yeah, you can't unfreeze Russia. You know, it's frozen
Yeah.
over there, so he can't do nothing about it though. So like, I think his next best thing is he wants the McGregor Khabib fight. While Khabib is still hot because you don't
I
know
don't
if
think
he goes in
McGregor
and
wants
lose.
that.
I don't think he wants. But I mean, he's making money.
I
He'll
don't think
do
he,
it,
I don't think he
yeah.
wants Tony Ferguson either.
I don't think he wants Ferg either. But
Yeah.
who's popping right now? You got to go after what's popping.
Yeah.
Especially if you're coming out of retirement. You're not Floyd Mayweather.
That he should have him in Masvidal,
Who?
Yeah.
Jorge Masvidal.
Oh yeah,
Connor?
Yeah, I'd like to see that.
Oof.
You see how he
think-
did
But
Diaz?
you want to see what's
you see how he did
popping?
Diaz? McGregor don't want that word.
Yeah,
you
that's
don't
what I'm
want it, bro.
thinking.
Nobody wants that word, bro.
I mean, who else is he gonna fight? Like,
Who?
it's either gonna
McGregor?
be Khabib again, Tony Ferguson, Masvidal. I mean,
Isn't
he's gonna fight.
Usman? Is it Usman?
you can't
Usman?
you can't give him a
Usman?
title fight. Oh, actually, Masvidal's fighting Usman.
Yeah.
Is that set?
I'm pretty sure that's
I
set.
think it is.
I see the video. They were going at it, bro.
I'm pretty sure that's set.
Talking shit. I was like, ooh. Ooh. He was like, yo, you a little bitch. He's like, you had all this chance. You want to start talking shit when the cameras come? I was like, oh, fuck. I think I really want to see that one. Like,
Yeah, I'd
We-
want to see
we don't
that.
like each other.
Yeah,
I
that's
wanna
what
see
I
that
love
one.
about fighting when they don't like each other. When they all buddy, you in the
I
wrong
mean, you
sport
can't
for that.
hate everybody though.
Rampage Jackson did.
I don't think he hated everybody.
He brought that mentality.
Well, he probably needed it. Maybe he's like, I can't like you.
Yeah.
Probably. I think the fight's better then. I don't care.
Because
Because like when it's a true hate,
makes it
it's a
more
true
exciting.
fight. Yeah, you know.
But I mean, like
if I'm
you've
fighting
seen
my
people hate
friend,
each other, and then the
like
fight sucks.
if I see him on the ropes, I'm not gonna go as hard to finish him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I'm fighting somebody I don't like and I see
I'm
him on
not
the
saying
ropes,
it's your
I'm going
friend.
to knock him the fuck out. Like, you know, like.
friend, but
But I'm just saying, like, if I'm cool with you, I'm just not gonna feel right beating your ass at that point. But if I don't like you, I'm gonna give you a better fight because I don't like you. You know what I'm saying? There's evil intentions behind that. And when you're fighting, you're supposed to have evil intentions behind it.
yeah, you could have that without having to hate the guy.
Oh, no.
There's-
I guess
people
I'm
figure-
Rampage Jackson.
People figure it out. They change it. Something clicks before they get into the ring.
I think that's getting hit would probably change your mind, huh? Like,
Yeah.
This motherfucker just
Motherfucker
hit
just
me.
hit me. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Like John Jones and Gustafson like each other, and they get some good fights.
I thought they
I
didn't.
thought they
like each
didn't,
other.
Oh,
Yeah.
they like each other.
From the beginning? I thought Gus.
Yeah, I thought they
said
was
Oh,
like
you're gonna probably see him shit talking, and then
Yeah, he was talking
Yeah.
about he
And
brought
there's
up
just-
the whole
just
little
like,
drug thing. Call him Lil Cokie and all that
Ju-
shit.
I think you're thinking
Oh,
of
yeah.
Cormier.
No, go
Nah, I
Gus.
Mm.
Gus, the second
It's a
fight.
solid fight.
And then you're talking about how you're like, oh, no.
They were hugging each other at the hospital after the first fight, and then John Jones and Dominic Reyes were like, "Oh, well, respect you, man."
But
They
John
weren't talking
Jones,
shit like
they
that.
weren't talking shit, and John
They were-
Jones didn't respect Dominic Reyes until after
Yeah.
that fight. He didn't think he even deserved.
But I'm
the
saying
title
I
shot.
don't think he hated him.
What if you ain't got no respect for the guy? You ain't got no feeling to him. You don't care about
Jo-
whooping his ass. That's
no,
your
because
job.
Dominic Reyes actually likes John Jones.
I don't know.
Shout
No,
out
I'm
to
saying
them.
like you could go either or.
I mean, it's your job at one point, so it's like I get it. You're just
It
doing
becomes
to
a
do it.
job, yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So, but me personally, I would prefer to go in there with the
at least the
animosity
hatred,
towards
Will.
you.
At least the hatred.
That's what the fighting would be for. You know. Then after I whoop your
Then-
ass, then we can go get a beer or something. You know?
Because like, you're not gonna hate everybody. You
Yeah.
might run into a guy. You're like, oh, this seems like a cool guy.
That's why I said after I whoop your ass, you go get a beer. But don't talk to me before we fight. You know what I'm saying? I gotta hate you. I'm like, I don't care if it's like that motherfucker got red shoelaces in.
just find something.
Yeah, you know, gotta find something. You know, like so. It's crazy.
Who do you guys think would win? I think it's pretty obvious. Ferguson, Gaethje.
I think it's Ferguson. I see
Yeah.
Ferguson, but
What about
look a
Ferg
little,
and Khabib?
it'll look
though?
a little
Let's talk
interesting.
about that would have been more.
I felt
We talked about it,
Habib-
right?
Yeah, we
last
talked
week.
a little bit. I call Habib. I think he would take that,
You think
even
so?
though it's pretty close.
Damn, I don't remember who I
I
went
think you
with,
said Ferguson.
but it was very. I
But
wouldn't
it's
be
close.
shocked. I really wouldn't be
Yeah.
shocked. Whoever. But this one, I would say Khabib versus Gaethje. I would say. I mean Ferguson, Gaethje.
Yeah.
I think Gaethje's
Ferg-
not even ready for this fight. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, these boxers and like UFC fighters, they take months and stuff really
Yeah.
to mentally prepare for fights and stuff like that.
You
Even though if
think-
you're training and shit like that, you're going into a fight where a guy where you don't know what he's about to really throw at you. You know?
Yeah.
I think it'll be interesting though because Ferguson always he could get hit. He gets touched a lot, so it's not.
He
like,
likes that shit though.
Yeah.
He likes that shit.
So I'm saying. So it would look interesting, but I would take Ferguson for sure.
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, unless Gaethje really take part advantage of the opportunity and try to get him a title fight, I don't see Ferg lose. Ferg really worked for this. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched his last 2 fights, and I was like, oh yeah, he deserved this. You know what I mean? So it's like I don't see him losing that
No, I don't
opportunity.
Yeah, he's not gonna lose. I would say like second round
Knockout.
tap out.
Tap.
Yeah, jiu-jitsu.
Do you think it'll actually happen on the 18th?
I mean, how much further are they gonna? If they have to, right? I mean, if it's not 18,
No, they don't have to.
well, I'm saying that if they push it, then might as well just wait for.
Oh,
For
yeah.
Ferguson. Khabib.
Yeah. Yeah, you low-key do have to. I mean, yeah, you kind of do.
I mean, it kind of depends.
gonna be awkward, bro.
Yeah.
Like I said, I watch wrestling, bro, with no
Yeah.
fans. And
Were you
it
watching
just was not the
WrestleMania?
same. I ain't watched WrestleMania yet.
But they didn't charge for that.
No.
It
Or
was
did
free?
they? Or I know with
Hmm.
with the app, if
They
you
better
sign
make it
up,
free.
They give you the.
they give you a month for free.
But I'm
you know
very
what
sure.
saying?
So that's
So
why
it
you saw it
depends
for free.
Yeah, you know.
Okay.
Hmm.
Make sure to
Sure.
cancel it before the
Yeah.
month is up.
Then you just re-sign up and the big one come again.
Well, all right.
But I ain't gonna be giving up my app info, but or a website info. But I have a website that I watch all.
There you
wrestling
go.
on, so
yeah,
Everyone
keep it
does,
down
and then
low.
it fucking crashes.
that's why I'm not gonna tell you what it is.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Keep
you
it
know.
between us.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Off air if you want
Off
it, I got
air,
you.
yeah. All right, cool. Well, I mean, we've been going for a little while. you guys want to get into maybe NFL all decade? I don't know if we're kind of close.
Yeah, I mean, now what are we at right
Maybe
now?
we could think of some weird ones. 110.
Just probably some quick ones. Any snubs other
Yeah,
than?
let's see. Do you have the list still?
Yeah, I got
Do
the
you-
list. I want to start where I got.
Do you think Drew Brees is the snub?
I think Cam Chancellor was a snub.
Yeah, I don't think.
If anything,
Drew
will
was.
you take out Weddle?
Yeah, guaranteed.
Yeah,
Weddle was hyped more on because of the defense he was on. I mean, kind of the same thing with Cam,
Yeah.
but I think Cam showed out a little bit more than Weddle did.
But Weddle was on San Diego. They were never like the defense Legion of Boom or anything like that.
Yeah, I'm just saying that, but I'm saying like the team that he was on, like, so it was like he looked better than he actually was. Because then he went to Baltimore and he went to LA. He did not play the same. You know what I'm saying?
He
And
played
then
bad in LA. He looked okay in Baltimore.
I think that was more the help of Humphreys and all the other guys collective. That was a accumulative. And then that year with Weddle, they had a nasty linebacker core. So it was like, you know, when you got the pressure on you, it's like the ball's kind of falling in your hands.
But him in San Diego was
That was his prime.
yeah.
And he showed out a little bit, but over Cam
Maybe
Chancellor.
it's because he had more years.
But then, okay, what about the Drew Brees, Aaron Rodgers?
But I'm saying more years than the 10. Because what if like from 2010 to 2019, Weddle played, and what if Cam Chancellor retired? What, like 2 years ago, a year ago?
Yeah, about 2 years ago,
Yeah.
3 years ago.
And what if he got drafted like 2012? So then he played like 5
It
years.
don't matter, but Cam
5,
Chancellor,
10 years.
he made an impact on the game, though. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and
but
he
so
made
does-
he has enough.
You can't take away from Weddle just because Cam Chancellor
I'm
got
not taking
hurt.
away from Weddle. I'm taking just putting in the man that rightfully deserved the spot in the spot.
Yeah.
Weddle doesn't deserve the spot.
But he balled out for 9 years, and Cam Chancellor did 5.
Where did Weddle have the proof for that?
What do you mean? But it's not. So you're saying they won the Super Bowl because Cam Chancellor?
A big part of it was
It wasn't because of all the other guys on that defense.
no, it was mostly
Earl Thomas was the better safety in the defense.
It depends on what you were
Richard-
asking for.
Richard Sherman.
Because Earl Thomas was a better cover safety, but coming down and making a tackle, you wanted Cam Chancellor.
yeah.
Bringing
of
the
course.
boom. He was there.
Yeah, he was there.
He was the
he
boom in Legion of Boom.
But you're just picking that Cam Chancellor was the main reason.
No, I mean you can say Richard Sherman was he was the better. He was the better out of all the DBs. Richard Sherman was the best one. You know what I'm saying? But I think his impact was better than Eric Weddle's. His impact on the game and for his team was better than Eric
Well,
Weddle's.
you could. What if you switch them? You don't know for sure they don't win Super Bowls with Eric Weddle.
You don't. But I mean, you don't know if they even get to the Super Bowl with Eric Weddle because Eric Weddle will never even get to the Super Bowl. And you know what he does in the Super Bowl.
Because he was in the Chargers. I mean, now you're picking teams. We're going. This is individual.
Eric Weddle was with the Chargers with Drew Brees and he was with the Chargers with Phillip Rivers.
No, he was not in the Chargers with Drew Brees.
He
All right,
was
wait.
traded already.
Eric Weddle's not that old.
Yeah.
Oh,
He was
okay, he
traded.
wasn't. He was with
It was
Phillip
with
Rivers.
Rivers.
So, I mean, if you want to blame it
I'm
on
pretty
Phillip
sure this
Rivers,
is
then
more-
okay, I
No,
get you on
I'm,
that.
I'm naming it on teams. I'm pretty sure this is more individual than.
Yeah, but okay, I mean, if you want to,
That's just like
I
quarterback.
get it when you're trying to say like,
This is like quarterback.
but you got
this is
to,
more
if you're going to
individual.
break it down on a long term, but then you got to think of it like, if Eric Weddle was in the league longer than Cam Chancellor, then of course you're going to have more accolades than Cam Chancellor. You got to break it down to more. It was more of a common ground, and on the common ground, I think Cam Chancellor was better than Eric
But now
Weddle.
you're taking away from Eric Weddle for staying healthy, for staying in the league.
But I'm just besides that, he's been in the league before Cam Chancellor was.
Well, I don't know what year he got drafted, but
Man, I don't know.
if you're taking a guy who had 10 great years to a guy who had like 4 or 5, how's it? Now you're like, oh no, let's cut his to 4
It's
or
not
5.
that, but it's what he brought. You understand what he brought? I mean, yeah, Eric Weddle was good, but he never made his team that much better. It wasn't like, oh, let me go get Eric Weddle. Like
you
know what
switch
I'm
the
saying?
roles. Do the
Like you
Chargers
ever
go to
play
the Super
fucking
Bowl?
NFL Street and
Video games.
you ever play NFL Street and you
Real
go
life.
to pick your fucking player? You was like, oh, let me go get Eric Weddle. Fuck no, you wouldn't have never got Eric Weddle.
I wasn't getting Cam Chancellor either.
Cam Chancellor wasn't in the NFL Street.
Well, I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. But
If
he
you
was,
switch the roles,
but-
does the Chargers go to the Super Bowl? No.
No.
But do the
Even if you put-
Seahawks
if-
go to the Super Bowl?
Even if you put Earl Thomas on that
I
team,
don't think.
you're-
So does Eric Weddle hit better, or does he come and fill the run better than Cam Chancellor?
no. But does Cam Chancellor cover better
Yes.
than? No, he doesn't.
Hell yes.
He
He
doesn't.
can cover the tight end
The-
and he
no,
can
the-
cover the receiver. Eric
No,
Weddle
he
has
doesn't.
no chance
He
to
was
get
there.
the tight
He
end,
could probably cover the tight end,
and Eric Weddle has no chance to get the tight end.
and then Cam Chancellor had no chance against the receiver.
Yes, he can. You know what he
No,
had against receivers?
he-
Intimidation. They knew if Cam Chancellor was
and
in
then
the
they ran by him.
in the area, they were scared to catch the ball.
They ran. Yeah, because he was the big dude to hit people.
Yeah.
But that's different roles.
Eric Weddle was the boomer. He was coming down laying the hat.
I'm pretty sure Eric Weddle was the free safety, wasn't he?
He did
Wasn't
both.
he like Earl Thomas
He did
role?
both. No. He wasn't more of a
Strong safety.
Strong safety, yeah.
Was Earl Thomas strong safety or free safety?
Earl Thomas was a strong safety. Wasn't he?
Earl Thomas is free.
Is he free?
Cam was. No, Earl Thomas was free. Cam was strong because Cam was the hitter.
Well, just because it's strong doesn't mean it's necessarily the hitter. Like,
No, Cam was just strong. Cam came down in the box.
well, I know he was the guy down in the box.
You know what I'm saying? That's
There's
what
two
you would put
different
down.
roles.
That's what you put down is your strong safety.
Maybe they should have went free and strong.
Who?
The all-decade team. Instead of just going
Yeah,
safety.
yeah. I mean, I guess you can.
Because
do
you're
that.
two different roles.
Yeah. But I think he still got snubbed. I don't think Eric Weddle's better than Cam Chancellor.
Who else we got? Is there anyone else other than, I guess we said
Brian
Drew Brees?
Dawkins? Where's Brian Dawkins on this list?
What year did he?
What the
He
fuck?
probably retired. In 2010 shit. I thought about it though. I thought
Yeah, you were thinking about that.
Yeah,
I
I was
think he
like,
probably played like.
it's like B Dogs was it? What
I think he played like maybe like one.
Yeah, like, all right,
Yeah.
they got it. They all
They
right.
got-
Yeah,
yeah.
that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, Drew Brees.
Which,
Eddie thinks Drew Brees, but I don't think because
That's
like
very
if
close,
Drew Brees
man.
was
it's close.
in the position and Aaron Rodgers wasn't in the position, I wouldn't really be arguing for Aaron Rodgers to get the spot over Drew Brees either. So I feel like that's why it's kind of like a hard argument for me. You know what I mean? Like it was like, well,
both got
so and
Super
so
Bowl.
got it, so okay, that's fine with me, I guess. You know what I
They
mean?
both have a Super Bowl. That was very close.
That one
I'm
was
pretty
very
sure
close.
Cam Chancellor. I mean, I don't even
Oh
know.
my God.
I want to know how close that was. Like, what if they had somebody else above Cam Chancellor?
Mm.
I mean, Eric Berry.
Well, no, I'm saying like the ones you didn't see. we're assuming
so
that-
like say like he was.
We're
the next
assuming
person
that
on the
Drew
list.
Brees was the
Like,
third
next
guy on
person
the list.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get what you mean. And it wasn't Cam Chancellor.
Yeah, what if it was somebody else?
Well, I already thought this
trying
list
to
was
think.
on drugs, but then it would really be. Then I would confirm that they were on drugs.
What about I'm thinking of another safety? Eric
Yeah.
Reed.
He,
How much did he
made
play?
it, right? Didn't he?
Eric,
Oh, he didn't make. Oh shit.
Eric
Not
Reed.
Ed
Fuck
Reed.
Ed Reed.
Ed Reed.
You guys
Ed
didn't
Reed,
correct
Ed
me.
Reed.
goddamn.
Ed Reed. Is,
I was like, what the
no, because
Ed
there is
Reed?
an Eric Reed in the league.
Yeah.
That's why.
I'm
And I
thinking
that's safety,
Ed
Ed
Reed.
Reed, yeah.
Like he played.
Did he retire?
Ed
I want to
Reed?
say at least 5, right? 5
Ruben.
years into this
What
decade.
year
Yeah.
did,
He had to have
Ed
5
Reed?
He had a
years.
good
But
amount of
that's
years.
like the same as much as
So I'm saying, like, what if Ed Reed was ahead of Cam Chancellor? Like on the list.
I would be okay with that. Because if you go from like 2000 to 2019,
So should we
Ed
be
Reed would
arguing
definitely
Ed
be on the
Reed?
list.
So should we now 2000? That's
Ed Reed
different.
retired in 2015.
Yeah.
So 5 years.
Nah, because he wasn't in his good years from 2010 to
He was still
2015.
playing very good.
He wasn't playing up to par.
He won a Super Bowl.
He won. Was he on the Super Bowl team?
Yeah, with Ray
With-
Lewis.
with,
Yeah.
they beat Colin Kaepernick and them.
Colin Kaepernick.
No, he wasn't on that team.
Yeah, he was.
I thought he was in.
That was like
wasn't
one
he
of
on
like-
the Colts or something like by then or something like that?
Ed Reed.
Was Ed Reed on the Super Bowl team?
And what about the safety for the Colts? Bob Sanders.
Bob Sanders was injury prone. He didn't know how to tackle. Concussion prone.
Because he laid people
No,
out.
because he laid himself out. He was just as good as
That's
Taylor
insane.
Mays. Like,
Oh, no.
well, he could cover a little bit better than Taylor Mays.
Bob Sanders was good.
I'm talking about tackling wise. Taylor Mays had that same thing. He was coming laying people out because he was big and strong. But Bob Sanders couldn't tackle. He had concussion problems because he was like with his head too much.
You probably retired way before.
Because he had concussion problems. So
I
he
know.
wasn't in the thing. But I mean, like, Ed Reed, how long? Ed Reed was in the league for what? I want to say like 15 years.
He was probably like 20.
15, 16, maybe even further. So
Around
his
15 years. Probably.
his
But
prime,
it probably wasn't the last 5 years.
it
but they
wasn't
were
in the
still
last
good 5 years.
decade. So
I'm
that's
saying-
why. Those guys played better than Ed Reed. in
We're
the
just
last
assuming
decade.
the Cam Chancellor was number 4 on that list.
Yeah, I'm just saying, though.
I like
Cam
this.
Chancellor should be number 3 on that
Are we
list.
missing safeties right now? The
Yeah.
stink of
But we'll think about it for next
Yeah,
week.
we'll bring it back.
If
We're
they
going to
were
bring this
good
list
on
back.
one. Yeah. We'll go into
NFL,
it
if you
more
watch
depth.
this, Cam Chancellor was very snubbed. It's like Damian Lillard being snubbed for All-Star game or Devin Booker being snubbed for All-Star game. Like, you know those guys should be on the list. Yeah,
Yeah.
they work too hard not to be on the list.
not better than Caruso, you know?
Crew God.
The GOAT.
I guess so.
All right. I think we're good. What do you guys have any quarantine plans? Movie?
Might go download FIFA.
Hey,
keep checking,
let me
yeah.
know. I'll
But
whoop
you're
you
on
up real
Xbox,
quick.
though.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
want to. I don't want to.
Whatever.
You on Xbox?
Oh, yeah.
I was
Xbox
going to
game.
start that.
I'm thinking about
Oh,
getting
for
another
it's called
show, another
Xbox
show.
X, right? The next one? Or?
Avion
I still don't know what
PS4,
it's called.
All Hell Will, The I in Will is a 1.
All hail.
All hell.
Hal.
H
All right.
Hail.
All right.
All hail. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell.
All right. I think we're good.
Or
Oh,
hail
okay.
like hail.
No, niggas, like, get on your knees. It's crazy.
All right. I think we're good then. Well, you guys stay safe out there. Wash your
Stay
hands.
safe.
Wash your ass.
You know, if somebody
Especially
sneezes,
the second
run.
Yeah, run.
Someone sneezes, run.
All right. This is the Sports Dogs podcast. We'll see you guys later. Peace.
Peace.
Oh.